We have worked with numerous brands, collectively generating multi-billions in online sales through social media, reaching more than 137 million followers and subscribers. As a business, you want to have in place a social media strategy that leads to consistent organic growth across platforms while also generating large amounts of leads and sales. And the most common mistake I see consumer brands and personal brands make with this is that they don't have a clear brand identity. In fact, it's so important that not having a clear strategic brand identity is likely costing you millions of dollars in missed opportunity. Here are 5 steps you can take to have a highly effective brand identity to immediately create more growth with the right clients and customers you want to attract on social media. Step number 1, define the purpose of your brand. Take out pen and paper and then ask yourself these questions. Why does your brand exist beyond making a profit? What positive impact do you want your brand to have on the world? What pressing problem is your brand solving? Steve Jobs and Apple created the personal technology revolution with the defined purpose to empower individuals through innovative technology that is intuitive, beautiful, and user-friendly. Jeff Bezos with Amazon essentially built the backbone of the e-commerce industry with the defined purpose to be Earth's most customer-centric company, making it easy for people to buy almost anything online with the best prices and service. Elon Musk with Tesla created the movement of electric vehicles with the defined purpose to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. John Mackey with Whole Foods reshaped the grocery industry by popularizing organic food and ethical sourcing with the defined purpose of providing high quality, organic, and sustainable food options to consumers. My company Media Scaling's purpose is to work with the world's most impactful consumer and personal brands, getting their content in front of as many people as possible with the core belief this is one of the greatest ways to create lasting positive impact for generations to come. When you have a clearly defined purpose based on positive impact, this differentiates your brand, builds stronger emotional connections with your audience, and creates a movement of loyal clients and customers because they are given that same purpose by associating with you. Step number 2, identify who you want to speak to and attract in your content. Ask yourself these questions. Who exactly is your ideal customer or client? What are their 3 to 5 biggest frustrations? What are their 3 to 5 biggest desires? Get clear on this and then only create content that speaks directly to them and resonates with them. Speak on their frustrations and give them solutions to solve them. Speak on their desires and help them realize and accomplish those desires. Once you have this clearly defined, knowing what to create content about becomes much easier because you know exactly who you're speaking to in your content. And if it's not going to resonate with them, then you shouldn't create it. The algorithms across platforms have gotten so good at serving the right content to the right people based on hundreds of thousands of data points they have on all of us. Organic content has never been closer to advertising than now. 50% of short form reach goes to non-followers. It's served to targeted people using the same data that the ad pixels use, and creating content that speaks to your ideal customer naturally puts your brand in front of the right people so your views are targeted and high impact. Apple's ideal customers are tech-savvy individuals who value innovation, design, and seamless integration across devices, ranging from creatives and professionals to students and enthusiasts who appreciate premium quality. Tesla's ideal customers are eco-conscious, middle to upper class professionals who value sustainability, innovation, and high performance. Whole Foods' ideal customers are middle to upper class, health-conscious individuals and families who are willing to pay a premium for quality, organic, and sustainably sourced food. My company Media Scaling's ideal clients are established consumer brands and personal brands who have already seen success with social media but want to do much more and take it to the next level. If you want to be the smartest social media expert in the room, you need to sign up for our weekly email newsletter, The Scaling Edge. You will join over 20,000 personal brands, founders, and social media experts, where every week we will send you the latest social media news, updates, and trends that truly are shaping the future of social media and help you make more money in 5 minutes or less. You can subscribe for free by going to scalingedgenews.com or clicking the link in the description below. And now that I just made you more money, let's get get back to the video. Step number 3, craft a unique value proposition. This is what differentiates you from your competitors and tells your audience why they should choose you and listen to you. Ask yourself, what makes your brand unique or better than competitors? What specific value do you offer that nobody else does? How does your brand improve your audience's life or solve their problem in a way that no one else can? These are your unique mechanisms. And then in your content, you want to tell stories behind them, speak on it often, and showcase proof. Apple's UVP, unique value proposition, is blending cutting-edge innovation with intuitive usability and premium aesthetics. They make the most complex products so simple that literally 5-year-olds can use it. Amazon's unique value proposition is that you can essentially order anything you want at the best price with the click of a button, and it'll arrive in 2 days or less. Tesla distinguishes itself with its mission of sustainability, sleek design, and advanced technology. I promise you, they're really miles ahead and far superior than any other electric car if you've driven them. Whole Foods is the market leader in providing premium, responsibly sourced, top quality food options that still taste great. My company, Media Scaling, has pioneered creating sub-accounts for brands across platforms and is backed by proprietary systems and the world's best social media talent, where we're able to consistently accomplish mass distribution of content while still keeping top quality across the board. And the strategy is so effective that we can even guarantee results of up to 1 billion views in the first 180 days. Brand association aside, essentially we commercialized the Andrew Tate strategy that helped him become the most Googled person on the planet in less than 6 months. And this is what we do for top brands in top quality with huge guaranteed results. Step number 4, establish a brand voice and messaging. First, what adjectives do you want people to associate with your brand? This could be professional, friendly, inspiring, intense, blunt. You want to list out no less than 3 and no more than 5. Second, what key messages do you want your audience to associate with your brand? What's the vision you want your audience to buy into as part of the purpose and movement? With Apple, by owning their products, you therefore become more creative and more innovative. By driving a Tesla, you therefore become more forward-thinking, environment conscious, and higher income. By shopping at Whole Foods, you therefore will have more health and live a longer, better, more satisfying life. By working with Media Scaling, you therefore will become the most known brand in your industry, getting in front of tens and even hundreds of millions of new people. Also, what's your encourager? Every political campaign and many of the most successful brands employ a slogan that gets stuck in your head and repeated forever. Apple's is think different. Walmart is save money, live better. Whole Foods is America's healthiest grocery store. Obama's was yes, we can. Trump's is make America great again. Media Scaling's is up to 1 billion views guaranteed. So what is your slogan? Then you want to identify who is the villain standing between yourself and the desire your audience wants. There is power in having a shared common enemy, and this is also what creates a movement. One of Apple's most famous ads, and really one of the most famous ads of all time, is their 1984 Super Bowl commercial that positioned the company as the rebel challenging the big brother of the computing world, which at the time was IBM. Amazon's villain is brick and mortar stores, which are inconvenient, overpriced, and have limited selection. Tesla's villain is fossil fuels, climate change, and traditional automakers' resistance to innovation. Whole Foods' villain is the food industry as a whole, with lack of transparency, unethical sourcing, and highly processed and addictive foods. Media Scaling's villain is all other content agencies who try and offer content services at the lowest price, therefore having low quality team because their team gets paid a low amount. And this leads to bad results and high churn for clients. With Media Scaling, we only work with people who are established and want to work with the best because we are the best, who also know that the best people are more expensive, but also produce exponentially greater returns as a result. So if you're an established consumer brand or personal brand with a focus on growing your socials and you want to learn more about working with us and receive a custom guarantee of up to 1 billion views in 180 days, apply now by going to the link you see on screen or clicking the link in the video description below. We can only take on 1 to 3 new clients each month. So apply now to learn more and lock in your spot. Step number 5, develop a visual identity. This is where you decide what colors, fonts, and design elements reflect your brand's personality and purpose. Are your visuals cohesive and easily recognizable by your audience across social platforms? Does your content give people a vibe that matches your brand? This is where it helps to create a list of 3 to 5 brands and or personas where you and your team get inspiration from. And then you want to also make a list of 5 to 10 content pieces that match the quality you strive for in your content. If you have music in your content, add some examples of songs you like and list out the types of music and the vibe of music that you want included in your content. Also, list out every don't that you can think of. So these are things that you hate and you absolutely do not want your team to do in your content. Now, to make this simple and easy for you to workshop, we have a free brand identity worksheet. This is one of the most important steps we have all of our clients complete during their onboarding process, and we're providing the same exact worksheet to you. So you can go ahead and get free access now by going to the link that you see here on screen or clicking the link below in the description. Also, if you got value from this video, it would be a huge help if you share this with someone else you know that you think will benefit from this as well. And then make sure to check out this video on my right for the top 5 social media trends that you need to know and implement right now.